Hello, my lovely, beautiful souls. I'm so excited, so happy to be back tonight. And we're going to be doing messages from your spirit guides, some good old fashioned guidance. I've just been really feeling with the collective lately that more guidance readings are needed. And I know for myself, I always gravitate towards more general messages and guidance readings for myself. And so I wanted to offer that back to you all, especially right now. I'm feeling a lot of shifts in energy. And so I feel that a reading like this is especially needed at a time like this. So we have 4 different piles here to choose from. And for pile number 1, we do have this beautiful Amazonite pendulum, and it has a little crack in it, if you can see. Little crack, but it's fine. It's okay. Just as beautiful, but it does have a little crack in there for the light to shine through. Isn't that what Rumi says? Then for pile number 2, we have this beautiful pyrite piece. Love that. Used to be known as fool's gold decades ago. And then for pile number 3, we have this gorgeous piece of floralite, if you can see that. I love this piece. It's hard to tell, but there's like a piece of, yeah, you can't see it on camera. There's like these lines that go through it, and there's pieces of lilac in amongst like this greeny, like aquamarine color. It's so pretty. So that's for pile number 3. And then pile number 4 has this gorgeous moonstone here. Love that piece. So that is going to be it. So go ahead and take a second to zone into what piles are calling your name. If more than one pile is calling to you, listen to your intuition. It never steers you wrong. And as always, my friends, do keep the shopping cart method, because this is a general reading. So take what resonates and leave behind what does not. Yes. These last few readings, I've been messing up my intros, and so I nailed this one. I'm very excited. But without further ado, I will see you, my friends, in your readings. All right, hello, my beautiful pile number 1s. So if you chose this gorgeous Amazonite pendant that's a little chipped in the front, then this is for sure going to be your readings, my friend. You're reading my friends. Oh my gosh, I can't talk tonight. What's going on with me? I nailed my intro and I'm already doing it wrong here. So this is going to be just a general message from your spirit guides and guidance from them at this time for you. So let's see what you have. Interesting. So we have number 43 here, man holding a coin. So for you pile number 1s, I'm getting definite wealth here. Like there is money coming in. So if you have been praying for, a change in your career, or if you have been starting up an entrepreneurial project, it's a hard word to say, entrepreneurial. If you've been starting something like that, or if you've just been doing certain investments or wondering, if those things will pan out for you, this is definitely from your spirit guides that things are working out for your favor where finances are concerned. I won't say exactly what, because for each of you it's going to be different, and I never want to give you specific instructions on how to handle your finances. I feel like you guys will have better intuition on that than what I can provide. And I certainly don't want to be responsible for any sort of decisions with finances. But I am showing that your spirit guides are saying any type of creative project that you're working on at this time as well, it's all going to be highly successful. I'm hearing the Midas touch. Everything you touch turns to gold. So that's coming through for you guys. Now, I'm also, with man holding a coin, I'm also getting that somehow, and this isn't for everybody, but for some of you, you will meet a soulmate or significant other relationship, not a karmic relationship. It's some sort of soulmate, soul tribe, romantic relationship through your place of work or through one of these projects that you're pursuing on the side of what you do for your career. I'm hearing something about like love and finances, or love and career is somehow mixing together here. Totally getting like this like rom-com feeling of, sorry about that. So what I was saying was I'm totally getting here this sort of like Netflix like rom-com type of a vibe where it's like what is that movie called? Not Step Up, or Set It Up. That's the movie, Set It Up. And it was like two assistants, and they were setting up their bosses together, and they were like executives at this office, and they ended up dating. And I can't remember how the story ends, but basically that's what I'm getting for you guys. Is it's like this total, like, you're in this boss energy, whether you're male or female, you're totally owning your domain, you're owning your space. And then all of a sudden this other person comes up, you know, equally as powerful as you. And it's like you guys come together through that, which is super cool. I love that. Yeah, and I'm getting for you guys that that's a big change. Like in the past, you may not have had that amount of strength or confidence rather in yourself regarding career or your professional skills or your professional pursuits. But I'm hearing that you guys have been changing a lot of beliefs within yourself. I'm also hearing self-talk is another huge thing that's being changed for you guys. And so because you're actually seeing yourselves differently, your self-image is growing. What is that saying? You can never outperform your self-image. So because you're growing yourself, the way that you see yourself through your self-talk, through your beliefs, that's in turn changing the way that you perform. You're able to perform at a higher level because you see yourself as worthy of that. You see yourself as being capable of it. You see yourself as, totally owning, that growth and welcoming it rather than being afraid of it or, very cautious about it is what I'm hearing. So big improvement for you. And I think that new energy is actually what's causing this attraction of another person in one of your side projects or your career or, whatever you're pursuing right now. Okay, so that's awesome. Love that for you guys. And then for others of you, this is definitely just like a green light, go ahead of, yes, don't worry. Your financial, prospects are definitely looking up, moving forward, and everything is going to be working out in your favor is what I'm hearing, in your favor. So pile 1 spirit guides, messages for pile 1, please. Messages for pile 1, please. Messages for pile 1, please. Thank you. So we have the Page of Coins, but in reverse. So that is the card right side up. Oh, I don't know why I did that. I was just like, wait a second. No, it's upside down, Elizabeth, not right side up. Hello? We good? Okay. It's been a day for me, but I feel rested. I don't feel super tired. So I don't know what's happening. Maybe I'll give myself grace. How about that? Just give myself grace. Thank you. Beautiful. So we have the 9 of Coins coming through here as well. Look at that. And this is coming out upside down, but I'm wondering, spirit guides, right side up or upside down? There's not upside down. Okay. Ace of Cups, upside down in reverse. Okay. Oop. Ace of Wands. What's happening? Oh, that's why. Most of I suppose everything is for a reason. So we'll do that. It's because I was seeing most of the cards are upside down the way that I had the deck, but I believe there are no coincidences. So we're going to keep it the way it is. Am I taking this? Yes. Okay. So we also have the Hanged Man coming through here. All right, messages from pile one's spirit guides. Messages for pile one, from pile one's spirit guides, please. Messages from pile one's spirit guides. I'm gonna have to do a clarifier after this. I don't know why that Ace of Cups, why they wanted it in reverse. Thank you. Then we have the King of Wands, right side up. Yeah. Beautiful there. Okay, spirit guides of pile one, please clarify the Ace of Cups in reverse for me. Please clarify the Ace of Cups in reverse for me. Please clarify that Ace of Cups in reverse. Oops. Please clarify that Ace of Cups in reverse. Yeah, because I'm seeing, thank you. Yeah, so we have Justice coming through. Right side up. Oh, I see. Yeah. Okay. Getting what's due to you is what I just heard. Beautiful. Okay. And then we also have the Page of Cups in reverse. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Beautiful. This fits. I love it. Okay. It's every time. It's just like a storybook. The spirit never ceases to amaze me. Okay. So pile one, what I'm seeing here, and now what is clear as broad daylight to me is this Ace of Cups in reverse was your past energy. So in the past, you may have tried before some pursuits or some projects, and they've fallen through for whatever reason. For some of you, it could be, like I was saying before, we never outperform our self-image. So we can logically want something or desire a manifestation, but if we don't have the correct self-image to back it up, or the belief system to where we believe that we are capable of what we're pursuing, that we can handle what we're pursuing, that we are worthy of what we're pursuing, that we are the correct person to be able to take on what we're pursuing, all of those belief systems have to be in alignment with thinking in terms of what's for our highest good, and thinking that we are operating as we are right here and right now, you know, in our best energy and our best self for our highest good. Because if there's any amount of like, I don't know if I can do this, self-doubt, if there's any amount of like, I'm not sure if I'm worthy of this, or I don't know, you know, if I'm the right person to be able to take on this specific X, Y, and Z project or task or pursuit, that all is going to cause kind of this like blockage. You're blocking yourself at that point, and the universe cannot allow that manifestation to come through because you've put up an energy block to it, telling the universe, hold on, halt, wait, I can't receive this energy yet. Even though I've sent out a signal to the universe saying that I want it, the universe is preparing to send it back. But because I have these negative or self-limiting thoughts about myself, I'm putting up this wall, and it's like that energy cannot go through the wall. Does it make sense? So what we have here is the Page of Cups and the Page of Coins in reverse. And so cups usually refers to our emotional body, our emotions, and then the coins obviously here representing maybe inner fulfillment, inner abundance, as well as financial pursuits. And so I see in the past when you've embodied this page energy, it's been very much this hard energy. I'm feeling like I'm trudging through mud. There's like this sludge that I'm walking through in my mind's eye, and it's like I have these big thick rain boots on, but my feet are almost slipping out of the rain boots because the sludge that I'm walking through is so thick that it's hard for me to actually be able to keep my balance as I'm moving through this mire, through this muck. And that's what I feel like your mind has been like in the past, right? There's an amazing book by Dr. Caroline Leaf called Switch on Your Brain. And one of my best friend's parents, she went through a bout of cancer. And I'm getting chills as I'm saying this, she was diagnosed with stage 3 breast cancer. And she read this book, Switch on Your Brain, and she changed the way that she thought about herself, about her health, about her life. And as soon as she practiced what those exercises in that book, as soon as she practiced that for religiously, she did it every single day, and she would practice it for a few months or whatnot, maybe half a year or something like that. She immediately, her cancer went away. And within a year, I believe, after just doing some small changes in her diet and in her thought life, and doing some alternative treatments as well as her chemo, she saw her breast cancer went completely away. It's never returned again in the last, 13 years plus that she's been in remission. And she attributes 90% of her success to her thought life, to the way that she was thinking, because it's true that our negative thoughts can manifest as diseases in the body. Now, I'm not saying that for you guys, this is concerning your health. This is not a situation where your thought life is affecting your physical body, but spirit guides just put that story on my mind because they wanted me to highlight to you how powerful our thoughts are, how powerful our self-talk is, how it has the ability to shift and to shape the way that we see the world and shape the reality that we experience. Does that make sense? So what's happening in the past is you had a lot of stagnant energy, a lot of thick, heavy energy where you just were maybe having a lot of self-doubt. You were having maybe some anxiety, some mild depression. You were feeling for some of you, I'm hearing temper. There was some amount of temper that would kind of bleed through into your work. And so some of these lower vibrational energies were putting a pause or a blockage to this big, beautiful Ace of Cups energy that we're seeing here. So in the past, this was not something that you had access to. But I'm hearing that you guys have been through, you've been through it. You have gone through the maze and you're emerging out of the other side, having done all of this internal work, and now you're getting your justice, right? We see the Nine of Coins here. Yeah. And the Hanged Man here, this is what tells me, this is almost like, I'm surprised that the Hermit didn't come up here because they're making me feel like there was this intense period of retreat is what I keep hearing. Retreat, retreat, retreat. There was this intense long period of retreat for you guys where you were peeling yourself away from, it's kind of like when you're in the thick of a math problem and you can't for the life of you figure out how to solve the problem, and then you step away from it, right? And you go and do you go and play some ping pong or take a walk or read a book or watch a movie, and then you come back to the problem and then suddenly it's way easier for you to solve it, right? So that's what I feel like was happening here. You kind of had to step away from whatever it is you were pursuing, and you had to kind of retreat inside of yourself, pull your energy back, do some internal work. But it's almost like you had to separate yourself away from what you wanted, because you understood that there was some sort of disconnect in your life, right? And so after this period of really going within and working on yourself, now I'm seeing that you've cleared that energy block that was previously there. And now I'm seeing that you are clearing the way for this King of Wands manifestation energy happening here, right? With this peacock especially. Do you see those flowers? I'm sorry, did I say flowers? I meant feathers. But yes, okay, flowers if you want to say flowers. And then do you also see this fire along his wings? Like you guys did a lot of heavy work in changing your thoughts, changing the way that you see yourself, doing your affirmations in the mirror, doing your journaling, so that you can see your thoughts on paper versus just having all of them be in your mind and overwhelming you, actually putting them down on paper, to alleviate that anxiety and to be able to help yourself work through those limiting beliefs and that limiting self-talk. It's worked in your favor, Pile One, because now you have this Nine of Coins energy that you're stepping into. Beautiful. And so this manifestation is coming through for you, not only financially, but again, for others of you, there is this romance that is blossoming for you because you've taken away that big wall, and now you're able to receive that finance, but yes, and it's because okay, so how, I hope this is going to make sense. So the person you were was blocking your manifestation for your career, for your finances. Now that you've done that internal work and you've now changed fundamentally your belief system, your self-talk, your thoughts about yourself, the way that you view abundance and money and whatnot, that's all changing, and it's allowing this clear path for this finance. But it's also because you've upgraded your frequency. You've changed your frequency for the finance part, where it's now attracting someone romantically. Does that make sense? So it's like you may have changed your energy for this specific purpose of bringing in this financial abundance, or completing this project. But it's also, it's like a two for one deal is what I just heard. Oh my gosh, that's so funny. Someone's spirit guides just came through to me as like a New York, like Italian deli man, like 2 for 1 special, 2 for 1 special. Oh my gosh. Some of your spirit guides are just like hilarious. I love them so much. I get the craziest like visuals and like just accents whenever I do readings like this. So it's fantastic. I love it. And then also someone else's spirit guide said, yeah, killing 2 birds with 1 stone. So that's what's happening here. You're inviting this money piece to your life, but you're also inviting this romance as well, which is just beautiful. Love this energy. Okay. So pile 1's spirit guides, messages for pile 1, please. Pile 1's spirit guides, messages for pile 1, please. Pile 1's spirit guides. Oh, thank you. What did I just say? By golly. Oh my gosh, as my grandma would say, by gum, by golly. Yo, pile 1. Your girl, is she intuitive or what? We have number 33, door to romance here. Hello, right? And that's what I feel. It's like you've had your heart previously caged up, like maybe in terms of like the romance department. Yeah, okay. So for some of you, what's coming through is that part of what added to these limiting self-beliefs that you had for yourself in regards to finances or your career may have been caused by past relationships, maybe past, boyfriends or girlfriends telling you that, maybe manipulating you or gaslighting you, or maybe it was you were in a narcissistic relationship where they would just tell you that you maybe weren't good enough, or even if they didn't tell it straight up to your face, I'm hearing that they would imply it by the way that they would act. You know how some people can just make you feel like you're really dumb, right? And they don't even have to really do anything, but it's just like the way that they look at you or the way that they make you feel. You're like, I don't like the way that you're treating me. I don't like the way that you're making me feel right now. No, right? Some people just have that way of doing that. But we can always choose not to accept and take on that energy that they're projecting out, right? If someone gives, this is just a side note, but there's a story, a Buddhist story, a Buddhist teaching where Buddha is teaching a young boy or a man rather, and someone's coming up to the man, very, very angry, and the man's getting angry right back with giving the man the same energy that the other man was giving to him, right? So Buddha was saying, now, if someone gives you a gift but you don't accept it, whose does the gift belong to? And the man said, well, it belongs to the person who's giving the gift. And Buddha said, exactly. So if someone is giving you, I'm paraphrasing, I'm butchering it, but basically, y'all, what he was saying was, if someone's giving you negative energy and you don't receive it, you don't accept it into your heart, nor do you respond with that same energy, it stays with the person who is giving it out in the first place, who is dishing it, right? And it does not bring your energy down. It does not affect you. It does not harm you in any way, because you have not accepted it into your spirit, into your being. Does that make sense? So that's just a side note, but I'm hearing for some of you that past romantic relationships could have added to this kind of self-defeating prophecy that you may have built out for yourself, of like having these self-limiting beliefs of nothing ever works out in my favor. I'm always meant to be, poor. I'm never meant to be, in the spotlight. I'm never meant to receive, what's mine, right? I'm always the one in the background getting the leftovers. I'm never the one getting, my divine justice, right? These are all self-limiting beliefs that may have been perpetrated and added by past relationships. But now it's like, again, you've taken through this Hanged Man hermit energy that I'm getting right here that your spirit guides were pulling me to, you've gone within, you've drawn yourself within, you've pulled back your energy, and you've given yourself so much self-love, so much nurturing. You've reparented yourself as well. You've healed your inner child a lot, pile one. Your inner child is coming through. Just side note, congratulating you and saying, wow, you know, like, thank you so much for doing this work, because now they feel completely safe in your presence, pile one. Wow. So many messages are coming through for you guys. This is a powerful, I'm hearing, turning point for you guys. I'm hearing Phantom of the Opera, the past the point of no return. No, I can't remember how it goes, like the melody, but they sing past the point of no return, no second guesses. Da 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 da. I can't remember. But anyway, past the point of no return, pile one. This is what this is. It's like you're at a crossroads and you've taken your steps towards one direction, and it's this direction of your highest timeline, pile one. It's this direction of abundance. It's this direction of joy, of love, of harmony, right? Inner fulfillment. And your spirit guides are congratulating you because you just have to keep walking down this direction. They're saying the hardest part is over, right? The hardest part is what you've been doing in this hermit hanged man energy. Now all you have to do is keep putting one foot in front of the other, one step in front of the other, or one step right after the other. You know what I mean? And then eventually, you know, you're going to have this romance here. But I'm also saying, do you see this key that's right by the cage? It's like, again, you found the key to unlock your heart, and you've loved yourself so much very recently through all of this healing that you've been doing. So now it's like you can now open yourself up to be loved by another person, because you've been giving yourself and pouring into yourself so much, right? You can't pour from an empty cup, right? In order to love someone else, you must first learn to love yourself. And that's exactly what I see you guys have been doing here, right? And then we also have number 53, Magician in the Mirror, upside down. And this is the card right side up. Yeah. Before, and I love how this is coming out so synchronistically under the Ace of Cups in reverse, because in the past, so number one, pile one, just know that you guys are for sure magicians. You guys are alchemists. I'm seeing Merlin coming through here. And yeah, that's what this is reminding me of, and Dumbledore energy for sure. Druid, magician, yeah, definitely all of the above. What did I say before? Alchemist, magician, druid. Yes, I'm definitely getting that here. Witches, for others of you, magician, wishes, wizards, right? But I'm hearing it's almost like this magician inside of you was capped down. It's like there was a lid on it, like shh, quiet, you know, don't be so loud, right? Because there is this inner part of you that definitely has this high self-image, this high belief in yourself and what you can do and your purpose in this world, and not being affected by other people and not letting other people tell you who you are and dim your light. Like there's this inner part of you that has this immense strength, but it was dampened. There was a lid put on it, because it's almost like your conscious mind was almost louder than this inner voice, right? And it was saying like, no. I can't trust my own inner judgment. I can't trust my own intuition, because what other people say matters more than what I think, right? That was a core fundamental belief that you had about yourself that you have broken, pile one, where you didn't trust your own inner judgment. You didn't trust your own inner voice, because you often deferred to the opinions of other people who are giving you advice, honestly, that is not even complete, right? And I think you recognize that. You understood that they were giving incomplete advice based on their limited viewpoint of you. And they only have this much access to you. You have this much access to yourself. So who's in a better position to make a decision for yourself? You or the other person? You or the outside world? You, always. You. And you've come into this place of recognizing just how divine your own opinion is, you know, and how much you value how you see yourself. It's almost like the rest of the world can disapprove of you. The rest of the world can misjudge you, misunderstand you. But as long as you understand yourself, and as long as you have that own inner alignment, that own inner integrity, you're golden, you're Gucci. You know what I mean? Like that's what's coming through here, pile one, okay? So Spirit guides of pile 1, messages for pile 1, please. Messages for pile 1, please. Messages for pile 1, please. I'm sorry. Sometimes I feel like I just feel like so wavy and wispy and airy when I'm like with spirit, and it just feels so like awesome, right? And so I get a little kooky. So I apologize. Pile 1. I'm not on anything except the joy of the spirit world. Promise. Okay, so messages from pile. Oh my gosh, my nose just itched a lot. Wow. So some of you could be having psychic smell breaking. That's only going to be for like 1 or 2 of you. Okay, just the top. Okay. That's only going to be for 1 or 2 of you, psychic smell breaking, because that's a really specific spiritual gift. And not all of you, I feel, are really delving in deep to really want to get your spiritual gifts like that heightened. So, because it is kind of weird just like randomly going about your day and like smelling the oddest things. And you're like, I don't even know where that's coming from. And it just pops into your nose. So we have first chakra, Archangel Michael here, with the root chakra. Yeah, what did I say before? Inner child work. You can't make this stuff up, you guys. Yeah, your inner child, I was saying before, was coming through to congratulate you, saying that you've done so much inner child healing, and that's typically where inner child work is usually housed, or the headquarters. I just heard your spirit guide say the headquarters of inner child work is the root chakra, and you guys have been doing such a beautiful job of healing that, of opening that space up and allowing that root chakra and that opening of believing that you are safe in this world to come up and open that heart space as well. And you see his hands are over his very large chest, but this is where the heart chakra would be. And then we also have the temple path number 12 coming through here. Yeah, I'm hearing there's no place like home, and all roads lead to Rome as well. That's a super interesting thing. Are those phrases even connected? There's no place like home. Yeah, I'm seeing like the yellow brick road here. Okay, yeah, they are connected. Your spirit guides are showing me like all roads lead to Rome. Like any path that you choose will lead to what you want, as long as you trust in your own inner voice and your own inner guidance and judgment. Yeah, and then Dorothy from the Wizard of Oz is coming through. They're likening you to Dorothy in the sense that Dorothy learned to along the way lean into those around her as well. So you guys have been in this intense hermit mode, this intense period of going within is what I'm hearing. And so that's caused a lot of like personal growth, but at the same time, some of you may still have a little bit of your walls up, especially I'm seeing the heart in the cage here from what was happening before with all of that shadow work. So what I'm hearing is that you guys need to now learn, now that you're coming out of this hermit hanged man energy, to be able to have this period of learning that other people are to be trusted, other people are safe. It's okay to lean in to friendships, to new friendships rather, right? To new romantic connections, to be open to those things. Because I'm hearing that your spirit guides are coming, they're blessing you with people. They're like systematically dropping in people. I'm seeing like, from Toy Story, the little army rangers, and they're like dropping, the little army toys are dropping, and they have their little toy parachutes as they're jumping on the floor. It's like your spirit guides are showing it to me, like they're up above and they're like dropping these like relationships in your life, like little army men in your life. Like these are the people that we're going to bless you with. These are your new friends that you are going to be surrounded with. That are going to help you, that are going to help you thrive and live with joy and bliss, right? And this is this new romantic connection that's coming into your life to level you up. Yeah, I just heard Sierra's level up, level up, level up, level up, level up. Yeah, that's what I'm hearing. It's like your spirit guides have got your back, and you're headed into this beautiful season, pile one. Have no fear. Don't be anxious. Everything that I see here is just on the up and up. Everything is looking beautiful. So just continue taking those steps forward, continue shining your light, staying true and authentic to yourself, keeping that inner alignment and in that inner integrity, and you are just going to blossom. So I'm so happy for you, Pile One. Beautiful. Thank you so much, my friends, for allowing me to tap into your energy. It has been an honor. And do like and subscribe to see more videos like this. I love you so much, and I will see you in the next reading. All right, hello, my beautiful pile number twos. So if you chose this gorgeous piece of pyrite here, love that, then this is for sure you're reading, my friends. So you guys got 2 cards. These are messages and general guidance from your spirit guides. So let's see what they came through to say. Interesting. Okay, so we have number 37, 3rd chakra, Archangel Shamuel. I don't know. I'm not sure if I'm saying that right. So that's for card number 1. And then, okay. Then we have number 15 and appreciation coming through here as well. Oh my gosh. Do you guys remember the pop song from like, oh my gosh, circa 2000, 2001, maybe even 1999? I don't even know. But it was this group called 3LW, and I used to love them, like love them, kid you not. And they had this song called No More, and it was like, no more, no more, baby, I'ma do right. If you can, and you can, dun dun, be a man, no more. Yeah, that's coming through for you guys, like, no more, baby, I'ma do it right. And it was basically this song about like, hey, you keep telling me that you're gonna build me this, it wasn't like this, but I'm paraphrasing, but they, like, the guy in the song was telling the girl like, hey, I'm gonna do like all of this for you, I'm gonna make your dreams come true, I'm gonna build you this, I'm gonna do this for you, and he wouldn't follow through, and he was just being like a scrub, right? And it was madness. And so they were basically like, no, I'm not gonna continue to be like with you, you know, if you're gonna treat me this way, you know, your actions and your words are not in alignment, you know. Excuse me, you know, but I deserve better, pretty much. And that's kind of what I just heard your spirit guides coming through with, is like, no more, baby, I'm gonna do it right. So I feel like this could be a romantic connection that they're referring to. For others of you, this is platonic, but someone in your life, like a very prominent, big relationship for you guys, has been saying things, but they're not following it up with action. And it's frustrating you a lot. And it, in the past, was causing you to, it took you out of your power, is what I'm hearing. Yeah. And I'm seeing the 3rd chakra, the solar plexus, that they're highlighting here, because your spirit guides are telling me that, like, got it back. Stella's got a groove back, is what I just heard. You're taking back that solar plexus, like, power, that inner fire that you before would like kind of not dumb down, like dull down for another person. Because why would they do that, spirit? Yeah, so for some of you, it's like this, again, this was a very big relationship in your life, and still is for some of you. This doesn't mean that you have to like cut these people off. For some of you, you know, that will happen, but always let your intuition guide you. I never want to be the cause of like, oh, a tarot reader on YouTube told me to cut off this relationship in my life, and so here we go. It's like, no, use your own intuition, use your own inner compass. You know your life better than I do. And even if I was getting that message from your spirit guides, I still wouldn't feel comfortable communicating a message like that so specifically, because I just don't want to ever be the reason that someone is cutting people off, or, you know, making decisions with their finances. That's just not a line that I cross. What I am getting from your spirit guides here, though, is that, yeah, in the past, because this was a big relationship in your life, the reason why you might have kind of they took you out of your power. You might have doled down your power. I'm hearing dole down the roar, like a lion's, like the roar becoming very, very soft instead of letting it all out, is because you felt, it's codependency is kind of what I'm getting here. It's like you felt like you needed this other person. You needed this other person, not for status, but in order for like security, for safety. You needed this other person because they also told you that you needed them, right? A lot of manipulation happening here is what I'm getting. So they may have told you a lot of lies about like, you need me and you're nothing without me. And for some of you, it's not that extreme. For some of you, it's more just like, slight manipulation of like them implying, how big of a role they are in your life and how much they do for you, and how, look how much I do for you, and look how I'm always here for you, right? And they confuse you because they, at one point, it's like, yeah, you are doing all these things for me, but at the other turn, it's like you're also saying a lot of these things and you're not following through on any of them, right? Or you do these things for me, but then it's like you turn around and you're yelling at me, right? And you're making me feel, terrible. And I don't understand, right? It's this feeling of I don't understand. Yeah, a lot of narcissistic behavior here. Wow, pile 2. You guys are troopers. You guys for sure, like, I've been here, and it's tough to be able to learn to trust your own inner sense of judgment versus what you're being told by that other person, because that other person constantly makes you feel like, I don't know what's wrong with you. I'm doing all this here for you. I'm this great person, always giving you this and doing this and whatnot. But at the same time, you understand that there's some inconsistencies with what they say and what they do and how they behave. If I matter so much to you, then why do you turn around and treat me this way? You know what I mean? There's that type of energy coming through. So now, with appreciation, I'm getting here that for a lot of you, you've understood. It's like you're understanding this manipulation and you're able to see it for what it is. You're no longer getting caught up and triggered. I just heard Usher's Caught Up. You guys like R&B. Your spirit guides keep coming through with R&B songs. Like, yeah, I'm so caught up, got me feeling it, caught up. Don't know what it is, but I swear she's got me twisted. Yeah, she's got me twisted. Don't know what it is. I'm so caught up. I'm losing control. This girl's got a hold of me again. Yeah, it's like they had you all twisted up, all tied up in your emotions because they convinced you that they were this great, guiding light in your life, pile 2. Yeah, this great like leader for you somehow. And you just kind of submitted and you were like, well, yeah, I mean, I guess you are. If you say it, then you must be. But it's like over time you were noticing again, these like things didn't line up, things didn't match, and it was causing you to question them. But you felt bad for doing that because then they would just like blow up at you. Anytime you would say, well, wait a second, I noticed like this and this and this, they'd be like, well, and then they would turn it back around on you and make you feel like you were the crazy one, or make you feel like you were the ungrateful one, or like you were the one who was starting, causing trouble for absolutely no reason. You know what I mean? Like there's that type of energy coming through. But with this appreciation, it's like now you're starting to see that manipulation and the game, that they are playing as it was, and you're no longer being triggered by it, and you're no longer being triggered and in the emotions, but it's like you, instead of being down here, now you're up here is what your spirit guides are making me feel. Does that make sense? So instead of being in the thick of the emotion and being all caught up in the game that they've crafted, it's like you're above that energy and you're looking down, observing the movements of that energy, observing that manipulation, observing that gaslighting, observing that narcissism from a higher vantage point, not caught up in it any longer. Just seeing what it is and how it operates, and knowing that you don't want any part of that any longer. Does that make sense? Okay. Wow. These are going to be some powerful readings tonight. Pile 1's was like very layered, and I feel like your guys' is going to be just as in depth. Okay. So pile 2's spirit guides. Messages for pile 2, please. Ooh, what do we got? Yeah, we have 5 of Swords coming through here. Exactly. What did I just say? This person, and again, do you see how this person is like over the the female here and wielding, I don't know what that is, like a sword or something, but that's kind of how they made you feel. And especially the Five of Swords just in general also just talks about like emotional turmoil, right? And there was a lot that, yeah, in the Hanged Man coming through here as well, like indecisiveness, like not sure what to do on your part, like feeling like, am I the one who's crazy? Am I the one who's not seeing things correctly here? But at the same time, here you are on the floor crying, and you know that what they're doing is not correct. You know that what they're doing is not right, but you're in this limbo of not sure, not quite sure how to process what it is that you're going through, because your soul knows that something is off, even though this other person may project and tell you that you're the problem and that nothing is wrong. Your soul, your inner soul, here is that like dissonance. Dissonance is when there's like two music notes that that don't sound good together. When you hear them, it's like nails on a chalkboard. It like doesn't sound good when they're doing that. The opposite of dissonance would be harmony. Yeah, it's like your soul knows, like in terms of like energies and frequencies, what's harmonious for you, what's for your highest good, what is something that's serving you on your path, and then giving you that feeling, that inner like disconnect, you know, where you feel that like little ping in the pit of your stomach where something is just not right and you feel it. That's your soul talking, pile 2, and you finally have listened to it and you're starting to appreciate this inner divine being that you are. Yeah, this is your higher self coming through to really shine, and you're allowing your higher self to come through as well. And then we also have the 9 of Wands here as well. They wanted that right side up. Okay, messages for pile 2, please. Am I taking that? No. Messages for pile 2, please. From pile 2's spirit guides. Taking this? Yes. Okay, yeah, Tower. Can't make this stuff up, you guys. What did I just say? Exactly. 9 of Wands, Tower. Yes, this person made you feel like you were... yeah, they had you all like knotted up inside is what I'm feeling. There was this period of... yeah, nothing is what it seems is what I just heard. 9 of Wands. This is coming from a Russian kid story where I think the little girl, she is somehow at night, she's like taken away by this old woman, and the old woman has a house that has like chicken legs, if you can see that in the background. And everything is at night, you can't see clearly, and this little girl, it's kind of like Coraline as well, like nothing is what it seems, like everything is an illusion. And I'm hearing like the good guys are the bad guys, and the people that are seen as the bad guys are really the good guys, right? And there was this immense bout inside of you of just not sure who you are, what you stand for, not sure how to process what you're going through. I felt like you had to really take a lot of time out for yourself, pile 2, again with this Hanged Man energy, to be able to actually understand fully what you went through so that you could heal it. Yeah, it's like everything was happening so fast for you that it was hard for you to actually digest what you were going through in the moment. Does that make sense? Which is definitely a key factor of the manipulator. They want to keep you, again, all knotted up, all twisted up, so that you don't have time to second guess, so that you don't have time to think. They want to have your mind all twisted and filled with so many thoughts and falsities that you just don't even question them, because if you question them, you go away and they no longer have that power over you. And it's not just about you, it's about any person. I'm hearing that, you know, for these relationships in your life, this is just that person's own lack of themselves doing their own shadow work. They have unhealed, you know, wounded inner children coming out, and it's coming through them as grown adults now, and it's causing, you know, it has been causing a lot of heartache for you and for everybody else that is close to this person in this person's life. And then we also have the 6 of Swords coming through here as well. Yeah, but you're coming from choppy waters and going to calm waters. Yeah, I just heard that song from Beetlejuice. Oh my gosh. Dale, Dale, daylight's coming and I wanna go home. Come, Mr. Tallyman, tally me banana. Dale, Dale. Yeah, yeah, and then we have Judgment coming through here. Beautiful. I feel like this song would have that. The song that I just sang is like the background music, you know? You see the sun shining through. You're coming through victorious through the clouds with your staff, and you're like, yes, daylight's coming and I want to go home. Yeah, coming home to yourself, homecoming. That's what I'm getting here. It's like you were disregarding yourself. You were giving yourself away. You were discounting yourself for someone else's comfort, for their own needs. And now you're like, no, my needs actually matter more, right? And it's funny. Yeah, okay. We're going to be vulnerable right now. Spirit guides are telling me to share this because it is going to directly relate to you, pile two. So I was married and I actually got divorced. And there was a period where the divorce had not gone through after a period of time. And he came back to me and he was saying, hey, he needed something done and it would have caused our process to be divorced to be delayed another year. And he came to me, in the last, recently and was telling me about this and was saying, I would really appreciate it, if you could do this. And he's like, but I'm not assuming, and coming to me with a big sob story. And the history of our relationship was kind of similar to this. It wasn't quite as narcissistic, but it was very much like I was always a self-sacrificing one for him. And I was the one always giving, thinking it was like the right thing to do because he always came to me with a sob story. Nothing was ever working out in his favor. He was always coming out shortchanged. And me being the reliable, dependable one, I was the one always coming in to kind of clean up the pieces. But now I'm hearing for you. Oh, so to finish that story, he came to me and he was wanting me to do something that would have delayed our divorce process a year. And I had to just respectfully tell him, like, I'm sorry, but my answer is no. And he asked me why. And I said, I don't feel comfortable disclosing why. There are several factors and several reasons that factored into my decision. And just know that this is my final choice and my final answer. I wish you the best moving forward. And he was surprised, I think, because we had never had a relationship like that, where I was never the one to say no to him. Historically, I was always the one to be like maybe reluctant, but at the end of the day, I would always come through for him. So I think for him, it was just a very kind of jarring thing of like, wow, like you've changed. And it was very victorious for me because I'm like, yeah, dang right, I've changed. Like, I'm a whole new person, baby. You know what I mean? Like, hello, you cannot treat me this way anymore. Like, you may not mean to be doing what you're doing, but it's making this decision for your benefit would be harming me and my future and me wanting to finally move on. You know what I mean? So I had to put myself first. And I could not think of the other person in that moment. I had to think of how that choice would affect me and make my decision based off of that. And I feel so much lighter because I stood up for myself, because I embodied my higher self's energy. I fully appreciated what my inner gut, what my inner soul was guiding me towards. And I stood up for myself. And I feel like that is you. Pile two, that is you coming up to stand up for yourself, and you no longer are taking anyone else's crap. You are not taking their crap. No, you are not. And then we have the 10 of Cups in the back of the deck here as well. Do you guys see that? Yes, there's so much fulfillment headed for you guys. There's so much peace, so much joy. What am I hearing? I'm hearing like the Celebrate song from Kool and the Gang. Celebrate good times, come on. Ba-da-ba-bum-bum-bum-bum-bum. Woohoo. Yeah, I'm getting that for sure coming through here. I love that so much. Yes, and so you guys are coming through this period of putting yourself last, of self-sacrificing, of making other people feel comfortable, And in the process, it's like you lose a little bit of yourself. You lose a little bit of your own comfort. Yeah, and it's like no more. The sun is coming through. Exactly. The sun is coming through and it is shining. Yeah. Shine on is what I just heard. Shine on. Yeah, 24 adjacent possibilities. You've opened yourself up to these beautiful timelines, pile 2. Your spirit guides are coming through to say that they couldn't put you on... Yeah, so they couldn't put you on these other timelines because your energy was only allowing you to see... How do I say this? So it's almost like when do you remember when you were a kid and it's like you were playing like puzzle games or something and you were trying to solve like little brain teasers or little different like puzzles, like the little boxes you can get at the store, and you have to like shift the pieces in such a way to where you can open the box or something, like little brain teasers like that. If you only think that you can solve the problem in a couple of different like ways or a couple of different methods, then quickly you see like, oh my gosh, there's no solution. But then when you finally see how the brain teaser works, they're like, oh no, like you were limiting yourself by thinking that like this rule or this wasn't possible, but actually it is. If you would have just opened, if you would have tried, opened yourself up to trying these other methods or thinking these other things, you could have solved the brain teaser. That's not really, oh gosh. Sometimes it's like when I try to describe what they're telling me in my head, it like doesn't come across well. I hope that makes sense, but that's what I'm getting here is it's like in your old energy, the way that you were vibrating at a lower frequency because you were stuck in this karmic loop. And it was causing you to not see some paths or some doors just because you were viewing your reality in a very specific way. But now that you've raised your energy, your frequency, you now have the eyes to see. Yeah, I was blind, but now I see. Amazing grace. Yes, that's coming through. I was blind, but now I see. So now you're able to see other paths, other opportunities, other methods of moving forward that previously you didn't realize were even there. And it's because you've changed yourself from the inside out to where you now can actually be aware of it. It's kind of like when we raise our energy and we can reside in like different dimensions, you know what I mean? Like we raise our frequency enough to be able to exist in the 5th dimension. But people who do not do their, their shadow work or their inner work or do the work to raise their frequency, they may only still see things in the 3rd dimension, right? And so for them, what they see is just hard matter here. They see this plant, they see this statue, they see this candle, they see these cards, and that's all they see. But for people like you who choose to raise your energy and actually heal from the inside out and do your due diligence with that, you're able to then have an opened perception of seeing things that other people wouldn't be able to, right? Okay, beautiful. So messages for pile 2 from pile 2 spirit guides, please. Messages, oh, yes. Okay, healer of the ages, number 51, beautiful. Yeah, yes, you are. I'm hearing rock of ages as well. I can't remember how that song goes. It's a beautiful song. It's called Rock of Ages. It's so pretty. But healer of the ages, yes, Jesus coming through here. But yeah, it's like you have been healing yourself from the root. I'm hearing from the root to the stem to the flower. Yeah, you've been healing yourself at all parts of the plant. Yeah, oh my gosh. And then do you see how she's holding a flower here? I just now noticed that. Yes, you are the flower. This is your higher self and you are the flower, pile 2, right? And you have been working, my friend. Yeah, I'm hearing Iggy Azalea's song like, I've been up all night working on my ish. I've been working on my, yep. That's what I'm hearing. You guys have been working. Oh my gosh, beautiful. And you guys have been healing so much to where you're able to make this transition into these smooth waters. You're able to see the sun. Yes, you're able to have this beautiful, happy ending that I'm seeing here. Oh my gosh. Yes. Oh my goodness. Okay. And then we also have door to spirit 32. Yeah, this connection to your higher self has been cleared. The channels have been broken open. The pathways have been cleared for you. So now you're able to have this beautiful connection with your higher self, to where they can guide you. Our higher selves are really just our souls, right? It's a pure soul essence. And that is what's coming through for you, pile 2. That is what is making your decisions in your daily life. It is no longer this fearful part of you, this self-sabotaging part of you, this doubtful part of you, this person who feels small. Like, those parts are no longer making your daily decisions. Your higher self, your soul, is making your life choices now, which is a beautiful place to be in, a beautiful spot to be in. It's something that we all aspire to, pile 2. Okay. And then we also have door to personal healing and happiness on the back of the deck. Yes, this is you, pile 2. Oh, do you see how beautiful this is with this dove and then this rainbow? Oh, you guys are the rainbow. You guys are the rainbow. You guys are flying. You're flying high, and I don't know that you understand just how much you've opened yourself up to for the better. You have cleared away so much karmic baggage, and you are so much lighter now. And it's almost like I'm seeing someone who was hiking and you just dropped all of these rocks out of your backpack, and now your backpack is 20 pounds lighter, and now you can run. Before, you were staggering, one foot in front of the other, not sure if you could do it, but you didn't realize you had a backpack full of rocks, pile 2, and you've let all of that go, and now you're lighter, and now you can sprint, you can run, you're free. Yeah, I'm hearing you're free. Beautiful. Okay. Yeah, and then also, just one last message, the goldfish here. Goldfish is coming through for you guys as a spirit animal. Goldfish is linked to abundance. It's linked to wealth. So you guys could have another pile in here for you. I'm just throwing that out there. So the goldfish, definitely look the goldfish up. That's coming through to want to work with you. Okay. Beautiful. Pile 2. It has been such an honor, my friends, to tap into your energy. Go ahead and like and subscribe to see more videos like this. I do love you so much. And I will see you in the next reading. All right. Hello, my beautiful pile number 3s. So my friends, if you chose this gorgeous fluorite piece here, love this guy, then this is for sure your reading, my dear friends. So this is going to be messages from your spirit guides, some guidance from your spirit guides for right now, okay? So we have number 2, journey. Interesting, okay. Yeah. I keep hearing journey on. Yeah. Mulan is coming through. Your spirit guides are calling you Mulan. Whether or not you identify as male or female, gender-wise. You embody the spirit of Mulan, courageous. Yeah. Am I loyal, brave, and true? Am I loyal, brave, and true? And I ask myself in the mirror, in the fire. I don't know. Okay. So yeah, you are Mulan. Wow, interesting. You guys are like on this journey. Obviously, it says journey here, but yeah, it's like I've packed my bags and I'm headed out. I'm setting sail. I'm headed out. I'm setting, yeah. We'll open up a restaurant in Santa Fe. Whoa. Yeah, rent coming through. It's like you have this big dream of you're gonna go and you're gonna make something of yourself, and you're doing it no matter what. And you have this like root, yeah, I'm getting chills, confirmation chills, and your energy just feels very much like this fluorite, actually. It feels like very ethereal. I feel very calm in your presence right now, pile 3. I love your energy, can I just say? But I like when I'm feeling your energy, it's like very much this this like green, gold, pearlized, like shimmering, yeah, like teal coming through as well. Yeah, you feel very, like I said, ethereal. You feel very grounded, but very airy at the same time, if that makes sense. Yeah, rooted but airy. Yeah, you guys are a walking paradox and you love it. You love it, pile 3. People can never put you in a box, that's for sure. People have a hard time pinning you down. But I'm seeing for you guys that often you are misunderstood. Often people don't understand you. You beat to your own drum. Yeah, you're like Alice in Wonderland falling down the rabbit hole. You're Moana. You're going forward and you're crafting your dreams no matter what anybody else says. Yeah, it's like Hercules coming through here as well. I am on my way. I can go the distance. I don't care how far, somehow I'll be strong. I know every mile will be worth my while. Yeah. I will go most anywhere to feel like I belong. Yeah. Oh my gosh, beautiful. Wow. Okay. So this is you. You guys are like on this path. Yeah, going into the unknown, crafting who you are from the inside out. You don't care what anybody else has to say about about you. And I just had a very, very dry throat come across me suddenly where I have to drink water. Excuse me. But I'm feeling like you guys have been doing a lot of throat chakra work. Like in the past, it may have been hard for you to speak up for yourself or say what you need or say what you mean. Because you were afraid of the ridicule of outside people, or you were afraid of judgments or other people's opinions. But now you've been doing so much throat chakra work, pile 3, that you're in a place where you're like, no, this is me. This is who I am. And this is my purpose. This is where I'm going. And I don't care what anybody else has to say about it, because that's not for them to walk out. This path is not for them to walk out. This path is for me to journey on by myself alone. It doesn't have to make sense to anybody else but my soul, but myself. That is your energy coming through here, pile 3, and it's hard earned. Like this is not natural for you. I'm hearing for some of you, you may have been like very stubborn, very like independent, maybe hard-headed when you were younger. But as you got older, you learned to kind of shift into the crowd a little bit more, blend in behind the scenes to fit in. But now it's like you're letting all of that loose, and you've done a lot of hard work on yourself to get yourself to this headspace, to this place where you're completely good with who you are and what you stand for. And you don't need anybody else to tell you who you are, because you already can define it for yourself, right? Beautiful. I love this. So you guys are coming into this place of yeah, it's like also they're reminding me here, this reminds me of in Hook. Do you remember like the Lost Boys, the little city that they made, and how it had the little lanterns that lighted the paths and the bridges for them? That's what this is reminding me of too. You guys have like made a place for yourselves in like the middle of the wilderness, is what I'm hearing. Yeah, I'm getting chills. You guys have created like community for yourself, is what I'm hearing. I'm also hearing this place of like refuge, this place of solace, this place that is just your own. You've created it out of nothing. And your soul feels at home here, is what I'm hearing. But this is hard work that you've had to do. This doesn't come easy. This type of energy, what you've built for yourself so far to create this amount of fulfillment inside of yourself, this is hard won, Pile 3, you have been doing work, my friend, with a capital W, in order to create this for yourself. And you've done such a beautiful job of doing that. I'm getting fairy energy for some of you. So you may have a close connection to the fae. I'm seeing it. I'm feeling that energy in the fluorite. Yeah. And that would make sense too. The rooted but airy feeling. It's like, yes, very earthy, very natural elements type of feeling here, but at the same time, like very flitty, very like, oh, ho, ho, ho. I don't know. I don't know if fairies sound like that, but I don't know. Let's pretend that they do for right now. Let's suspend reality and say that fairies do sound like that. I feel like that's you. Yeah, very rooted, but very much like this ethereal, earthy, airy spirit. I love it. Okay, beautiful. Yeah, so messages from pile 3's spirit guides, please. Messages from pile 3's spirit guides. Yes, thank you. Oy. Oh my gosh, here we go. Yeah, so we have we have the 8 of coins coming through here to start off the reading. Interesting. Okay. 8 of coins. Okay, spirit guides. Messages for pile 3, please. Messages for pile 3, please. Clear, actually, just in case. I don't know if I did that already. Messages for pile 3 from pile 3's spirit guides, please. Thank you. Okay, yeah, then we also have the Hanged Man. This has come up in every reading so far. How interesting. We have the Hanged Man. We have a lot of people doing their shadow work in here. A lot of people going within, retreating, putting themselves first, coming through tonight, which I'm so proud of you guys for doing that. Right side or reverse? Right side. Yeah. You guys have been doing so much internal work and you've been doing your due diligence with that. So hands off to you. Like, no, not hands off, hats off. I hope we don't have hands off. That would be very terrifying if we just had broken hands and chopping people's hands off. Let's not go there. Hats off to you, pile 3, because you've been doing all of this beautiful inner work and that's created this beautiful, do you see the roses at her feet? That's created all of those beautiful manifestations to come into your life, first emotionally and now physically, financially, spiritually, with your relationships, all of the above. Okay. 3 of coins coming through here as well. Yeah. It's like, what did I say before? You dance to the beat of your own drum. It's like, you're not afraid to be like, hey, this is me. I don't care what, these haters in the background have to say. Like, I'm going to do my dance. I'm going to do my thing. And you can sit there and you can watch me win. That's what I just heard someone's spirit guide say. It's like, yeah, you let them watch you win. Okay. Beautiful. So, okay. And messages from pile 3's spirit guides, please. Messages from pile 3's spirit guides. Messages from pile 3's spirit guides. Oh my gosh, we got a lot. We got a lot of cards that came out. We got a lot of cards. Okay, so we have the Queen of Wands coming through here. Beautiful. Yeah, this reminds me of Moana. Do you see her? She is like in her brilliance, in her living her best life up there. And she's like, yeah, again, what are you going to do about it? Like, say something. What? That's you guys. Hard earned, but yes, you've earned it. And the 6 of Cups coming through here as well. Yes, what did I say? You guys have like built yourself some sort of community. I'm seeing like the Lost Boys from Peter Pan. You guys have crafted like this like oasis, this retreat in the middle of wilderness, in the middle of nowhere. It's like you may not have been dealt the best hand or the best set of cards, pile 3, when you were growing up. Maybe you had to overcome a lot of circumstances that were out of your control, and it caused a lot of karma in your life, again, from things that were out of your control. But you've done a beautiful job of being able to move past it, and you've brought around other people who were in the same position as you, and you've created this beautiful alliance, is what I'm hearing, this alliance of souls who, yeah, you guys just want to be happy. You want to live your best life. You want to get what's yours. Yeah. I'm hearing Princess and the Frog now. You guys may love Disney movies. Oh my gosh, I'm getting so many Disney movies. Princess and the Frog, where she's like, what is that song? And I'm on my way. Yeah, I don't know how the melody goes. I've only seen the movie once. But she's like, yeah, I'm on my way. Again, coming from a small town, and she's got dreams to go to the big city and do stuff, right? She may be a waitress. She may be a waitress right now, but she's moving forward. And she's like, just you wait, world. Yeah, I'm getting Hamilton now. What is that song? Just you wait. Hey, yo, I'm just like my country. I'm young, scrappy, and hungry, and I'm not throwing away my shot. Yeah. I'm gonna get a scholarship to King's College. I got brains, but no polish. Yeah. Dad's got amazed and astonished. Interesting. Yeah. So, yeah, I got to be heard with every word. I drop knowledge. I'm a diamond in the rough. The plan is to fan this spark into a flame. Let me spell out my name. Yeah, you're gonna know my name. Exactly. Yeah. That's coming through for you guys. It's like young, scrappy, and hungry. Like, you're gonna know my name. You're gonna watch me win. You're gonna watch me like drop all of this success. You're gonna watch me build my empire from the first brick on up. And then when I get to the very top, no one can say that I didn't earn my way there. That's very big for you guys. It's like you want to make sure that it's fair. You want to make sure that you've earned every single bit of this. Yeah, best revenge is my paper. I'm hearing Beyonce now. Exactly. So you guys are building something for yourself. You're building an empire. I just heard for yourself just a little bit ago too. Empire came through again. So you guys are building something massive. And you don't need other people to believe in you, because you believe enough in yourself. Like, you believe enough for you and for anybody else, that's around you, right? And so it's like, I don't need anybody else's validation. I'm my own validation. That's the energy coming through here. Yeah, and then we have the Queen of Cups, you guys. This is Beyonce energy. You guys are like Beyonce fairies. Is that a thing? I don't know. You've made it a thing. You're like Disney Beyonce fairies. This energy is wild in the best way. You guys, who are you guys? Like, you guys are amazing. I want to be your friends. You guys, I want to be your best friend. That is the moral of this story. Yeah, and then back of the deck here, we have Three of Wands. Exactly. I can't make this stuff up, you guys. She's climbing the ladder. You're climbing the ladder of success. You're reaching towards what you want. You won't stop until you get it, pile 3. Beautiful. Love you guys so much. This is such a boss energy to be in. I'm so happy for you. Because I know how much work it took to get here. I think that's part of the reason why your spirit guides are making me feel so excited for you guys. And I'm so sorry if I'm like scaring some of you, because I'm getting so excited. I'm getting so like riled up right now, because I know how much hurt you had to go through in the past. I know that there were things that were outside of your control, that you had thorns on your feet, right? And you couldn't necessarily change what was happening, because maybe a lot of this was in childhood, right? And it's like you had a lot of this hard energy that you had to work through, pile 3. You had to really work through it. I'm seeing that through the Hanged Man energy here. You went within yourself. You drew within, and I'm here. Yeah, alchemist energy. You guys are like Beyonce, Disney, alchemist fairies coming through here, because it's like you went within with this Hanged Man energy, and you took yourself from this dense place, and you were like, no, I'm going to make something of myself. I'm going to, turn this sorrow and pain into beauty, into love, into joy. I'm going to turn this pain into fuel, to fuel my success, to fuel my steps forward, so that when I get what's mine, I've alchemized all of that dense energy, so it can't sabotage my future successes, because I've already worked through this energy. And I've used it as fuel to get to my abundance. Does that make sense? Oh my gosh, you guys, this is beautiful. I am in love with this energy right now. Yeah, Queen of Wands and then Queen of Cups. You are coming through in your mastery of your emotional self, your mastery of your manifestations. You're using all of that beautiful emotion to your advantage, right? When we can actually, okay, a powerful thing that your spirit guides are coming through with is to make your manifestation, like I already see you guys are totally like, you guys are on your way. You guys are building up like this beautiful, beautiful sort of empire for yourself already. You're doing your thing. You're doing the do, is what I just heard. You guys are doing the do. But what I'm hearing could make your manifestations just pack that much more punch, is being able to combine feeling with when you visualize. So when you visualize what you want, maybe listen to music that really gets you in your feels, that makes you feel very inspired, that makes you feel very like you're in wonder, like you're in awe, like, oh my gosh, life is amazing. Like my life's purpose is amazing. Like what I'm fighting for is amazing. I am amazing. You know, music, things that can really get those emotions stirred up in you as you're visualizing your desire, as you're visualizing where you're headed, where you're going in life. That's going to allow that visualization to be like, boo, 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 pack a punch, boom, boom, boom. You know what I mean? Like that, it's just going to be like, wow, the universe has no choice but to respond, and that much quicker is what I'm hearing. And that much quicker, that's the key, right? You're gonna get to this place soon enough anyway. But if you want to just add a little bit of like, I'm hearing from Super Mario Brothers, like, you know how you can get those little like super speed, like what do you call those? You guys know what I'm talking about. The little things where you could do like boop, boop, boop. And then you get like the little like things that allow you to jump really fast across the stuff. And I'm not explaining this right. Anyway, you know what I'm trying to say. That's what I'm getting here. It's like, it's a supercharge. Thank you. It's like a supercharge to get you to what you want that much quicker. So do with that what you will. Beautiful. Oh my gosh. Pile 3. I'm so in awe of this energy. I love you guys so much. This is amazing. So messages from pile 3's spirit guides, please. Messages from pile 3's spirit guides, please. Ooh, so many, too many. We got too many there. Ooh, they were like, too many, you say? No. You guys have saucy spirit guides. They didn't like that I put those back. I'm so sorry. Yes, thank you. Okay. So we have number 4, happy family. Yeah. You guys are coming into this period where you're going to have this beautiful restoration. And yes, to do with romance, to do with, you know, a family, if that's what you want. But also for those of you who may not want families, you know, because not everybody wants to have kids. Not everybody wants to have a family of their own one day. Some people, you know, just they choose other routes. And I love that, right? That's why none of us are built the same. There's so much beauty and diversity of thought and in the way that we live our lives. But for others of you, this is about just having this happy, like joyous experience, like within. Yeah, this beautiful experience within is what I'm hearing. You're able to tap into that through this journey. This journey is going to uncover so many layers of yourself. Like you've already done a lot of shadow work and you've processed a lot of what was hindering you from the start with this hard energy that I'm seeing here with the 8 of coins. But it's like this journey that you're on to get this abundance is going to like crack open layers of you that you didn't even know existed, right? And it's going to allow you to grow that much quicker. But it's like you will have this beautiful financial abundance, but at the same time, it's going to be backed up by, it won't be an empty success is what I'm hearing. That's what I want to confirm with you guys. Some of you may be thinking like, I'm nose to the grindstone. I have so much focus on what I want, but when I get there, is it all going to be worth it? I keep hearing that over and over in my head. Is it all going to be worth it? Is it all going to be worth it? And it's like, as much as you're like gung-ho and you're doing your thing and you're doing the do and you're headed up towards what you want, you still have that little piece of like, is what I'm doing going to be something that I'm going to look back on and really be happy about? And your spirit guides are saying yes, 100, 1,000%, 1,000 times yes. and you will not have an empty success. It's going to be a very fruitful, a very rich, a very vibrant level of fulfillment, of abundance, of success. Okay, pile 3. Beautiful. Am I taking these? Okay. I didn't take them last time, so they're like, yes, take these now. So we have first chakra, Archangel Michael. So we have root chakra work coming through here. Yeah, so inner child. Yeah, happy family. Okay, so some of you may be being called to do some inner child work right now. Some root chakra work is what I'm hearing. Happy family coming through here with the kids. That could be referring to your inner child as well. So definitely, maybe do some root chakra meditations, or I'm hearing eat foods that feed the root chakra. That's a very specific message. So a lot of red fruits and veggies are going to be great for this. So think like red bell pepper, strawberries, I don't know, whatever other fruits and veggies are red. But that's going to really, I'm hearing to eat red foods is going to help you in your root chakra work, to help you. It's going to be like I heard a side dish to the meditations. It's going to be a side dish to the main entree of the meditations and the journaling is to eat red foods. Okay, perfect. And then we have cornucopia. Ah, yes, more fruits and veggies. That's so funny. We have cornucopia there. So yes, inner abundance, inner fulfillment. Love that. We have number 42, woman holding a coin. Yes, 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 yes. Okay. Yeah, it's like... What is that song? I can't remember the name of the song. But basically, like, this is you. This is you, and you're like embodying your boss, king, queen energy. And it doesn't matter if your gender is male or female, but I'm just seeing like this boss, divine, feminine energy coming through here of like owning your domain, owning your space, owning who you are, and not letting anyone tell you otherwise. And it's like this cornucopia, this abundance is coming for you. And they're pulling you towards this butterfly in the corner. So you could be seeing butterflies right now. That could be significant to you. And that could serve as confirmation that you're on the right path. Whenever you see butterflies, that is going to be a sign that, okay, like, yes, green light means go, sort of a thing. That's going to be a message from your spirit guides and a sign that they'll use with you to be able to show you that you're on the right path. And then, yeah, black cats, they just pulled my eye toward the black cat too. So whenever you see a black cat, that's going to be another sign from your spirit guides of good luck, saying like, yes, you're on the right path. Confirmation, you're good to go, sort of a thing. Beautiful. And then back of the deck, we also have patience. Yeah. Okay, so for some of you, this manifestation is coming in, but it's going to require a little bit of elbow grease is what I'm hearing, and it's going to require a little bit of patience, okay? So what I was saying before with the manifestation that can help supercharge what you want, definitely put that to use if you want to speed up your journey, okay? For others of you, I'm hearing not all who wander are lost. So for some of you, you're like, it's okay, I'll take the scenic route. It's okay. I'll take the drive, with the beautiful scenery and the long routes and roads that twist and turn and wind, like all good, and if that's your style, hey, march right on, like beautiful. But I am seeing here that it will require a little bit of patience for you to receive what it is that you're looking for. But again, it's not going to be an empty success. It's not going to be like, oh my gosh, I've like worked so hard for this. Is this going to be worth it? No, it is going to be worth it. You just have to see, and you have to trust yourself. You have to trust your own inner judgment that your soul is not going to steer you wrong. Okay, pile 3. So you're well on your way. And I'm so happy for you guys. You guys are in for such a treat. This is like, oh, you guys are headed for something big. You're going to be like, you're going to change the world, pile 3. I'm so happy for you. Beautiful. All right, pile 3. It has been such an honor, my friend, to be able to tap into your energy. Thank you so much. I do love you very much as well. Go ahead and like and subscribe to see more videos like this, and I will see you in the next reading. All right. Hello, my beautiful pile number 4s. Last but certainly not least, my friends. So if you chose this gorgeous moonstone here, then this is for sure going to be your reading. So this is going to be messages from your spirit guides. You guys got 2 cards. So let's see what kind of guidance are coming through for you today. Interesting. Okay, so we have number 18, anxiety. Okay. I just heard it wasn't supposed to be like this. It wasn't supposed to be like this. Okay. And then we also have number 3, blossoming abundance. I can see why this was a duo. They were insistent on having 2 cards here, and I can see why now, because it creates a story. You can't have one without the other. Okay. Beautiful. Okay. My absolutely gorgeous pile number 4s. I want to say for you guys, you have been in a situation where something has felt out of your control. Something didn't turn out the way that you thought it would, involving another person. This is not something just involving you. This is involving another human. I just got a little small burp as well. So there could have been problems with you voicing what you think or your opinions, or having problems like finding your own voice in this relationship with another person. But I'm hearing that like there's some unknown factor that you didn't plan for in what was supposed to happen. Maybe you had like a plan for your life and maybe it got derailed a little bit, and it's almost like you look up. I'm hearing that song from Six Sons, Bad Sons, something like that. I can't remember. Sons of Sons. I don't know. But it's like 20 years. And he's saying, how did I get here? 20 years came by so fast. How did I get here? Yeah, it's like you just look up and you've noticed that, a few years have gone by and you're like, wait a second, but I was meant to be doing this and now I'm over here. Like what happened? What's the disconnect? And it's like you guys are coming into this space where you're understanding that it's like, I actually don't want to be at the current place that I'm at. And let me just tell you, Pile 4, that that's a beautiful place to be in, because we cannot change what we do not accept within ourselves, and what we do not see, what we do not have eyes to see. Okay, so you have noticed that your boat, it's like if you're on the coast of California and you're trying to get to Hawaii by boat. I don't know why you would, but let's say you are. Let's say you're in a boat, you're trying to get to a cruise. Okay, let's say you're going on a cruise. But let's say the cruise captain doesn't really have, accurate directions. And so it's like, oh, I'll just go in this general direction. And you go, what I'm trying to say is, it's like, let's say this is the line from California to Hawaii, and let's say that you have just general directions and you start off by just like a couple of degrees off. Well, pretty soon when you keep going just that couple of degrees off, you end up way over here and you were supposed to be over here. Right? So that's kind of what your spirit guides are saying, is at the beginning, you were just a couple of degrees off and then you kept going in that direction. And now all of a sudden you're here and you're like, wait a second, but I'm over here, but I'm supposed to be over there. Like, why am I over in this spot? Right? And I think your spirit guides are trying to help you understand that there was just small tweaks that you needed to have made kind of at the beginning. And the good news is you now know where you want to be. You not only know that you no longer want to be where you are, but you understand and you see where you want to go, right? So you have a map, you have a path. Pile 4, beautiful. A lot of people spend years even getting to this place of understanding where they are, that they don't want it, number 1, because sometimes we'll just fight with ourselves and we'll say to ourselves, well, I feel like I don't want this, but I feel like I should want this because other people say that I should, or it's my responsibility to want this, but I don't want it. And so you have this inner conflict with yourself, and some people spend years in that place. What I'm seeing for you guys is you've come to this understanding within yourself of knowing that where you're at is not where you want to be. And you not only see that, but you also see, wait, this is where I want to be. This spot over here is where I want to get to. So the beautiful thing is now all you have to do is just take steps, and you got to walk over and get it, right? Very, very quick process is what I'm hearing. I'm also, I don't think it's any surprise that you guys, oh, hello, that you guys chose the moonstone. A lot of talking about the divine feminine here with the moon, but this deals with the subconscious, right? This deals with our unconscious thoughts, our unconscious beliefs. And I'm getting for you guys that there has been a lot of uncovering of those underlying thoughts that really rule your life. And now you're understanding, wait, I was taught all my life to, maybe see the world a certain way, but I don't agree with that, right? I'm uncovering my own belief system. I'm uncovering my own thoughts and how I see the world. And again, that throat chakra energy that I was talking about, you guys have been working on not only finding your inner voice, but expressing that inner voice outwards to other people. And I'm showing that you guys have been doing a brilliant job at it, because I see this beautiful abundance coming through to you guys. Okay. Yeah. I'm hearing like, I'm on the precipice of something big. I don't know if that's from a movie or what, but that's what I just heard someone spirit guide say. Like, I'm on the precipice of something big. Something tells me I'm into something good. Da, 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 da. Yeah, that's what I'm hearing right now too. Yeah, so you guys are for sure on the right path. You're headed towards this beautiful, beautiful abundance, this beautiful richness coming into your life, pile 4. Okay, awesome. I love it. I love it. Okay, spirit guides for pile number 4, please. Oh my gosh. Hell, I keep dropping things too. Some of you guys might deal with a little bit of clumsies, a little bit of butter hands is what I'm hearing. Oh my gosh. I'm hearing Butterfingers from Spy Kids. Spy Kids could have been a movie that you used to love watching in the past. Did you know that the guy, the little boy, the brother from Spy Kids is now married to Meghan Trainor? I did not know that. He and Meghan Trainor are married and they have a little baby. I didn't even know. I just found that out last night. Fun fact. Anyway, yes. Messages from pile 4's spirit guides. Messages from pile 4's spirit guides. Yeah, okay. Nothing with spirit is ever accidental. So I was reading about the relationship last night, and I was watching a clip of an interview that Drew Barrymore did with Meghan Trainor. And Meghan Trainor was telling Drew about how she met her husband. And she said, I was living in LA and I was dating all of these douchebags. Pardon my French, sorry. I was dating all of these guys who were just not nice. And I was venting to my friend one day and I was like, I keep dating these losers. Like, these guys are just mean. I just want a nice guy. I just want a nice guy. And her friend was like, well, my best friend is the nicest. I have a really nice friend, and it turned out to be her now husband. And that's coming through for you guys. Like, maybe you've surrounded yourself in the past with like people who just don't see your worth, who don't treat you according to your value, who put you down for no reason, who, it's like putting you down in order to make themselves feel more powerful. There may be another pile in here for you guys, only if you get pulled to that. But I'm just seeing some similarities between another pile that I did as well. But you may have been in this place where you surrounded yourselves with these people that just stole from your light in order to make themselves feel more powerful and feel bigger. But I'm hearing now that it's like, I just want to find a nice guy. Like, maybe this isn't romantic, maybe it's just friends, or whatnot. But it's like, you're getting to this place now where you're turning your back on people who don't see your value for what it is. And you're no longer caught in this anxious, like, turmoil type of state any longer. You're like, okay, if you don't see my value for what it is, like, I'm moving on forward. Like, you can watch me walk away. I'm hearing that song, Watch Me While I Walk Away. I can't remember. Bend and Snap from Legally Blonde. Watch me while I walk away. Yeah. Bend and Snap. Okay. Anyway. So that's what I'm hearing here is it's like, I'm going to leave you, like, so long, goodbye, sayonara, if you can't understand that I am an amazing, beautiful soul, worthy of not only your energy and your time and your attention, but of your, I don't know what the word is, not validation. Because that's the thing, is it's like you don't look to others for validation anymore. Maybe in the past you did, but you're learning that that's not where true happiness is found. Not looking to other people, but looking only to yourself. But it's like understanding that other people need to treat you according to that worth, that value that you have. And if you don't, then okay, that's fine. You know, you have free will. You can choose to live the way you want to. I just won't be a part of that story, right? And that's the energy that I'm getting here. And that's what's causing this beautiful abundance to be blossoming in your guys' life right now, is because you're coming to terms with what I just talked about. You're finding that inner strength, that inner voice within you, and you're allowing other people to now see who you really are. Because you're not taking crap anymore. Yeah, you're like done with it. And then we have King of Swords. They wanted this right side up here. King of Swords coming through. Yeah, it's like now you're ruling with righteousness. You're ruling with fairness. You're getting divine justice for what you want. Yeah, that's what I'm hearing here. Beautiful. You guys are no longer settling for scraps. Yeah, no longer settling for sloppy seconds is what I'm hearing. Okay, shut my mouth. It's funny because I said it doesn't have to be a romantic relationship. It could be platonic as well. And it very well could be platonic as also. But someone's spirit guides are for sure coming through to be like, but it definitely, for some of you, it is for sure romantic. Okay. So I'm hearing that in the past, a romantic relationship could have caused some of this anxiety for you. And as you're coming out into this different energy, into this abundance energy, you're calling forth another type of love, one that is an equal, respectful partnership, one that is give and take, where it is a two-way street, where there is that equal exchange of energy. It's not just one person giving until their cup is empty. Yeah, you're no longer giving until your cup is empty. It's like, I'm going to bring my full cup, you bring your full cup, and then we'll come together and be interdependent, not codependent, but interdependent, because the both of us are completely fine on our own. We're not two halves forming a whole. We are a whole and a whole coming together to be like this super bond, this like, I'm hearing what is that called? Power couple, like a power couple energy is what I'm getting here. Yes. Okay. Beautiful. Messages from pile 4's spirit guides, please. Messages from pile 4's spirit guides, please. Oh my gosh. Hello. What are we doing? Come on. Okay. Messages from pile 4's spirit guides, please. Thank you. Yeah, we have the Queen of Coins here. Beautiful. Yes. Abundance indeed, my dear friends. Yes. Yeah. I just heard Make It Rain. And then I heard Umbrella by Rihanna. Because when the sun shines, we'll shine together. Told you I'll be here forever. Said I'll always be your friend. Yeah. Under your umbrella, Ella, under your umbrella, Ella, yeah. Queen of Swords coming through as well. Beautiful. Queen of Coins and Queen of Swords. And then we have the King of Swords here too. Yes, a lot of divine justice, righteous ruling. Yeah, fair, logic-based decisions. No longer being caught up in this emotional like whirlpool. Yeah, and I'm seeing the lightning back here as well. It's like this person who made you feel this way, pile 4, it's like they could have relied on the fact that they knew how to push your buttons, they knew how to trigger you, especially triggering an emotional response from you, and somehow that allowed, it's like I'm hearing it's like that allowed your head to get clouded up, and so they could more easily manipulate you is what I'm hearing. That's so interesting. But I'm hearing that it's like that no longer has a place in your life anymore. It's like these toxic relationships are falling away, and it's like you're a snake shedding its skin, and you're coming forth into like this beautiful transition. Yeah, and it's like I don't want to get too graphic, but with these heads on the stakes here in the background, it's like those are the toxic relationships that you're just like, I have no place for you here anymore. Like there is no reason for you to be in my life. Yeah, cord cutting is what I'm hearing. Cord cutting ceremonies or meditations or spoken intentions about cord cutting is going to help you a lot here, pile 4. That's going to be a beautiful thing for you to engage in. That's going to provide a lot of healing for you, okay? We also have the 10 of coins coming through. Yeah, abundance, so much abundance. Yeah, and again, I see all of these people around you, pile 4, because it's you're going into this place of understanding like you don't need anybody and you're cutting off these toxic people, but it's like you're also discerning, you're developing your discerning feature, I don't know what you call it, sense, your discerning sense here, so that you can tell what people are worth your time, what people are worth you investing your energy into versus who is trying to manipulate you, who is here, always putting you in this low energy, this low vibrational energy. You're able to understand the difference now, and you're choosing to surround yourself with people who are only going to give you the best, people who are only going to reciprocate this great energy that you give out to other people is what I'm hearing, pile 4. The energy that you give to other people so freely will now be returned back to you, reflected in these healthy relationships that you are now, what is that called? Attracting into your life. Thank you. My gosh. Attracting into your life through this blossoming abundance that I'm seeing here. Okay. Beautiful. Yeah. And then we also have the 6 of Wands coming through here as well. Gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous, darling. I'm hearing that song by Taylor Swift, Gorgeous. You're so gorgeous. I can't say anything to your face, 'cause look at that face. You're gorgeous. Yeah. There could be someone that you have feelings about, pile 4, that you are just not saying anything to because you're maybe a little bit intimidated, or you may feel a little bit still stuck in your head, or you may be overthinking a little bit, having these anxious thoughts. This is old energy that you're learning to let go of. And as you come into this new, beautiful space, yeah, do you see how it looks like a serene, like rainforest? As you're coming into this beautiful energy, it's like you're understanding that fear has no place for where you're headed. So there's no reason to be in that place of like, I really have feelings for you, but I'm scared to say anything. It's like, no, you're understanding that your words have power. And when you speak them, it provides a lot of healing, right? And so I think you're coming to this place where you're understanding that for some of you, you need to say how you feel about someone. That's all I'm going to say. That's coming through in the cards, 100%. Y'all got to share your feelings, okay? Then we also have Justice at the back of the deck here. Yes, your divine justice is coming through, my friend. Oh my gosh, what did I just say? Yes. Your justice is right here. Like it is here, my friend. Kapow. Like welcoming a brand new day here. Yeah, I just heard party like it's 1999. Like this is cause for a big party for you, a big celebration. You're stepping away from this whirlpool of like negative energy, and you're headed into this beautiful place of like, hey, I deserve this, and I'm finally gonna take what's mine, and I'm going to stand in my place with this. Yeah, it's kind of a similar message to another pile coming through here, but very different in terms of like where you guys came from and how you guys are approaching this. Yeah, and also kind of what's waiting for you. So I guess there are a few big differences here. But interesting. So I feel like for a lot of you in the collective right now, a lot of you are just bad witches with a B, like on a mission, working through your shadow work, getting what's yours, and having this beautiful, like, yeah, queen energy emerging here, or king energy emerging out with the King of Swords. Beautiful. So we also have here 23 all tied up. Yeah, what did I say before? It's like I was feeling this like tied up energy with this anxiety of like getting yourself in knots, like not understanding maybe what's wrong with you because someone else or other people keep showing you like you're too much, or you're not enough, or you would be better if you just did like da da da, right? And nothing is ever good enough for them. And so for you, you internalize that, like, what is it about me that's wrong? And now I feel like pile 4, you're coming to this place where you're understanding that there is nothing wrong with you, pile 4. In fact, there are so many beautiful things that are right with you that other people just are not able to, they don't have like the humility or the self-confidence in themselves, in their own selves, and their own abilities to be able to acknowledge the light within you, because it what is that word? It, like, I can't think of words with your pile. What is this? It detracts. They're afraid of it. They're afraid of acknowledging the light within you because it exposes the darkness within them. Yes, okay, that's it. That's what I was trying to say. Beautiful. Powerful. Oh my gosh. You guys, I can't come up with half this stuff. Like, your spirit guides are smart cookies, right? I'm always shocked by, like, dang, that's so deep, or that's so well said. And I'm like, I could never come up with half the stuff that I say here. Yeah, I'm constantly in awe of spirit. Spirit's amazing. We have 6th chakra, Archangel Metatron. Beautiful. Yeah. So some of you may be spiritually inclined. Hello. Hello. Oh my gosh. Your spirit guide just showed me the scene from Mrs. Doubtfire where she's like, where she has the pie on her face, the whipped cream on her face, like as a face mask. To hide the fact that it's really her, right? Because I can't remember. She's trying to hide her identity for some reason. And she's like, hello. That's what I'm getting here. Yeah, and then we have cornucopia as well. Interesting, this came up for the last pile too. Okay, yeah. Again, abundance. Abundance is coming. Instead of winter is coming, abundance is coming. I love it. I love it. Oh my goodness. Amazing. Okay, yep, and then that one for sure wanted to come through. Oh my gosh. There we go. Here we go. Okay. Oh, this one came through for another pile as well. Yeah, we have appreciation here too. Interesting. Each of these cards came through, but for different piles. Some of you may be coming from another pile. So if you are, then hey. But yeah, those definitely came up for the other ones. Yeah. Man holding a heart. Hello. Hello. Oh my gosh. Yes. 2 of Cups energy coming through here, y'all. All right. There is someone coming through for you. Beep, beep. I just heard make a way. Make room. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I just heard the song by Jonathan Reynolds or Jason Reynolds. I think it's Jonathan Reynolds. Jonathan Mick Reynolds. I can't remember. It's called Make Room. I will make room for you. That just for 2. Yeah, I will make room for you. It's just us 2 or something like that. Anyway, so that's coming through where you guys are in this space of understanding that you're not broken, you're not limited, there is nothing wrong with you. It's other people who are projecting their darkness onto you, and you're now seeing it for what it is, and you're like, I'm not gonna stand for this like little, you know, charlatan game that you're playing on me anymore. Like, I'm headed for what's mine. I'm gonna go grab it, and I'll see you later. Goodbye. Goodbye. See you later. Hasta la vista. Sayonara. Right? Okay, so yes. So I'm sorry, for some of you, I never finished over here. So spiritual abilities, you could be spiritually inclined. I'm also getting here for some of you. Yeah, third eye. So yes, maybe for some of you, clairvoyance may be breaking. That's only going to be for maybe a couple of you. But for most of you, what I'm getting with this is like we were able to see clearly like how this anxiety was no longer serving you, how staying stuck in this mindset was no longer serving you. It's almost like when you're in anxiety, you put yourself in this this constant state of worry because you're like, oh my gosh, things are going to go wrong. Things are going to go wrong. So I have to stay curled up in this very like hard emotional state where I'm just like, my energy is like, very frozen. My nervous system is in high gear. I'm in fight or flight mode. And I have to stay here in order to, I don't know why we do that, but that's what we tell ourselves. I think that's the logic that we use when we have like anxiety, or when we get like these worrisome compulsive thoughts. It's like it's like this energy of I have to stay vigilant or else something bad is going to happen. But I think you're coming to understand that staying vigilant is not helping you, right? Putting your body under so much stress and so much pressure all the time is not serving you. So it's like, okay, let me let go of what's outside of my control. Let me let go of these people that can't see my worth. Let me let go of anything that I cannot change myself, right? Yeah, the serenity prayer is coming to me. Lord, grant me the serenity to, oh my gosh, I'm being exposed. I can't remember how the prayer goes, but basically like allow me to have, you can Google it, but yeah, having like allowing me to do what's in my control, and then having grace and serenity for everything that's not outside of my control. Oh my gosh. Anyway, I just butchered that, but you know what I'm trying to say. So, but beautiful. Yes, I do see this beautiful justice coming through for you guys. I also see love coming through here for some of you. So don't be closed off to this. Make sure that you are staying in your open-hearted space. Don't become jaded, my friends. Don't become closed off. Don't become cynical. Stay open-hearted and stay joyful and stay loving, because that's what's going to attract this beautiful, healthy relationship. Okay? Beautiful. Okay, my pile number 4 is, it has been such an honor to tap into your energy, my friends. Do like and subscribe to see more videos like this. I do love you so much, and I will see you in the next reading.